Okay, Matt. So how has your week been so far?
Pretty good.
What did you do this week?
I read the book.
Huh?
I was reading that
The
book.
Help.
Yeah.
Such a good book. How have you been feeling vocally?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I still can't sing like so high. Cause
Yeah, I can see, it's still a little bit hoarse yet, but, are you coughing a lot though?
Yeah.
You still are? Okay, yeah, cause that can really, make your voice a little bit more hoarse, you know, if you've been like coughing. I know that happened to me once, I got really sick. The more coughing I was doing, the worse my singing voice was, so it'll probably be like that for like a few more days. Hopefully it gets better. But at least you can talk now, which is good. What have you thought, have you worked on the vocal uses at all?
Not those.
Not those? Okay. We'll work on them a little bit more today because we have more voice for you to to work with. So we'll test out your range a little bit more today. We won't push it again, because I can still sense that you're a little bit more hoarse. So which one do you want to start with? Do you want to work on breathing or singing first?
Singing.
Singing? Okay. So we are going to do, did we do oohs last time? Okay, so we did. And sing as loud as you can. Okay, ready? Very good. Think of breathing. Do you think you can sing a little bit louder?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Oh, sorry, that was wrong note. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? That sounds better. Let's redo that one now that I know what key we're in. Okay, is that a little high right now? Okay. So, what else can we do? I'm going to try something different right now. We're going to do the oohs, but we're going to do, remember the lip trills that we did? Okay. So, this will be a test to see, I know that's like one thing that for some singers it's really hard and it takes like a few lessons to get the grasp of it. And some people are just like, I got this. So we'll see how it works out today because last week maybe it didn't work as well because of, being really tense and hoarse and everything. What does that say? I have a low battery?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. So we'll just work on that right now. So we'll go. Whoops. You can make it sound as ugly as you want, but what I'm trying to focus on is when you do the buzzing, it helps me determine how you're breathing. And so when you're a singer, your breath is very, very important. It kind of helps set up everything that you're doing. So I'm just gonna see how your breath is, flowing and everything. If I'm looking at you, don't get nervous or anything. I'm just trying to see like body mapping, what's all going on, and like how's your posture and how things like that are. So ready? Very good. You've gotten better already. Very good. Okay, do you ever swim? Okay, so pretend like you are going to be down below the depths of the pool for a while. Like, how usually if you're floating at the bottom, you don't take a lot of air. But let's say you want to be, swimming down more. So we're going to take a big breath. And what I like to say, what's kind of funny is, think of it like you're letting everything go. You know how women kind of hold stuff in because they want to look skinny? Okay, so I want you to let that all go and just and take a big breath. Okay, before you do this, and maybe I want to see where your release is because what we do as singers is we involve a ton of our abdominal muscles. You know how some people are like sing from the diaphragm. The funny thing is that we have no control over our diaphragm. Our diaphragm is actually a dome shape that goes like this, and when we breathe in, it releases and it caves the other way. And so what we can do though that can help us is we can activate, they're called your intercostal muscles. So it's pretty much like all around your rib cage. And what happens is when we take a deep breath, we want a low breath. Well, not, some people will say low. By low I mean activating these muscles, okay? And so one thing to also kind of think about your ribs. We'll continue this exercise. Think about really engaging the breath and making it a bigger breath without involving your shoulders, which is, I know it's kind of hard at first. We'll try it out. And also just notice what your ribs are doing. And it's not a bad thing if they do something different than whatever. But I just want to see what you're feeling. Okay, so we'll start right here. Is that comfortable? Do you want to start lower? We'll start right here. Don't think it's anything bad. Okay, so when you breathe, I'll just start like it's, and hold on, let me just redo that. It's like it's not that big of a, I'm trying to make it more drastic so you can kind of see the motions that's happening. But what I'm seeing is, I think right now it's just kind of like figuring out how to breathe right now. I don't know is that how you're feeling?
Yeah.
What's difficult? Is it the activation of the abs, or is it low? Breathing lower, or like what are you struggling with it? And it's okay to struggle. It took me years to get this out.
I think it's just the breathing.
Mhm. Do you feel like it's hard to like stop this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which is very common. I know for me it happened for such a long time that until I got to college, I finally like learned to like let everything go and to be relaxed. And when you're relaxed, you can sing a lot better. When you're just, I don't know. There's so much to think about when you're singing, but when you think about just your breath and starting out with a great breath, you're gonna have an awesome phrase that follows it. So what we're gonna do is, I want you to. It'll feel really silly. We're gonna act like sumo wrestlers pretty much right now. Okay, so I just want you to go and let it all out. Let it all out. Okay? Then let out. Okay, I want you to take a deep breath. Okay. I'm gonna try something right now. Do you mind if I touch you? Okay. Okay, take a deep breath. Okay, try again. Try really low, like. Okay. So you can look at me. It's easier to tell at me. Ready? Look at my belly right now. Okay, now try. Oh gosh. Try to take like I'm trying to like figure out how to put this. Okay, I'm gonna show you a difference. Okay, do you see a difference between and okay. I'll have to research more how to describe this to you. It's kind of hard. Pretend like, hold on. Let me try this one more time. Okay, fight my hands, or don't fight my hands, but try taking a deep breath again. There, you got it right there. Okay, let it all out. I want to see it one more time. I'll try it like this one more time. Okay, ready, breathe. Do you feel different when that happens? Yeah. Do you feel like you can expand the breath more? Mm-hmm. It's awesome. You're doing very good with that. Now one thing I want you to do is I want you to put your hands right here. Okay. I want you to know what you're feeling. We'll do this. Okay? So we'll take a deep breath in, and I just want to know after doing it once what you're feeling. So we'll do do you want to do quarter note? Mm-hmm. Do it for 8. And then let go. Okay, so but not that kind of right. So what are you feeling? Like like with your ribs. Do you feel anything?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. One thing that we can do too as singers to really focus on our breath is your ribs, when every time you breathe, even when you're not singing, they go up and out, and then they go up, down. So they're always swinging constantly. When you're singing, we want to activate the intercostal muscles that are around your ribs, and they actually will swing up more if you're actively aware of them. And this is one thing that I'm currently working on as a student, is to, every time I breathe, to really make my ribs swing up. So do you mind touching me? Are you okay with that? Okay, put your hands like right here. And you can push hard. Ready? I'm going to take a breath. Do you feel them swinging?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so try taking a breath and knowing like what that feels like. Try to put your hands right here and take a breath and see if you can swing them out. Okay, so we'll go. Do you feel them at all swinging?
Not really.
No? Trying to think. Do you see, maybe look at my body once. I'm trying to think, maybe it's just, we'll work on this next week. I'm going to research ways to help you with that. I just want to know baseline, if you can feel them swinging.
Mm.
So we'll work more on that next week, and we'll figure it out. And it's one thing that once you got it, or like you feel it on yourself, I think it's like, oh, and it's kind of like a light bulb moment. But I know like explaining it is kind of hard, so I will explain it better to you next week when I'm prepared for that. Okay, so okay, we'll do more vocal stuff. How does that sound? Okay. So we'll focus right now on taking the bigger breath without raising the shoulders or puffing out the chest, okay? So we'll do, okay, this one goes Z-ah. Can you say that one?
Z-ah.
Okay, so it goes Z-ah. Okay, so here we'll sing the first one together. Ready? Z-ah. Want to try it again? Okay, I'm gonna make you do something really silly. Because singers are so silly. We do weird things all the time. Okay, when you're singing the Z, it'll be normal. I want you to go Z-ah, Z-ah. And every time you get to the ah, like swing your arm out or do something that shows motion or whatever you want to do. I really don't care. But pick a motion.
Okay.
And we're going to be little drama queens because that's what sopranos are. We're divas, right? Okay, so I'll sing the first one with you, okay? Z-ah, Z-ah. That was a different one. Here, what's that one over? Sorry, I can't play piano today. Oh my gosh. Okay, obviously I can't play piano. So that one thing I'd like to work with you on this one is when you sing ah and you get up higher, I can kind of hear that. Are you getting tense in your throat a little bit? Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first of all, I can see you kind of tense in your shoulders. But one thing that I like to think about is when you sing lower down here, obviously that's a really comfortable range for you, I think. When you get up to higher notes, I think for me, personally, it's like a mental game where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm getting higher, and I'm going to close off a little bit more because I don't know if I can